Hey everyone, welcome to the tutorial for XtraMath. XtraMath is a free math fluency website. And so all you have to do is type in xtramath.org and it'll take you right to this page. If you've never used XtraMath, you're going to want to go to sign up, and that's going to give you the option to type in your name, your email, and your password. This really is not the best way to do it if you are a parent. What'll happen is if you're a parent, your teacher probably will send home a flyer from school and give you a way to sign up through that flyer, which will connect you to your child's class, which is the best way to do it if you're a parent. If you're a teacher, you're going to want to enter your first and last name, email, and then a password, and then sign up. Once you've done that, you're going to be prompted, or you're going to go to sign in, and that is when you've created your account. What will happen is there's 3 ways to get students logged on, and the first way is through email. And so they're going to want to enter either their parent's email or the teacher's email. If the teacher is the one that set up the account, I would say enter the teacher's email address. So mine is whitney.haynes@davis.kyschools.us. So my students would enter that email address, their first name, and then after all students are signed in, they get a 4-digit PIN, and they're going to enter that there, and then they're going to click sign in. Another way to do it is, let's say that you are a teacher and you want to make it really super easy on your kids. Well, what you'll do is you'll go to Classroom, and what the teacher will do on their device, like if you have a computer in the classroom or if you have a computer lab, prior to the students getting in, you'll want to type in your email address and then your password that you use to log in. And once you do that, it actually gives your child an option to go ahead and just click their class. And then this is what the screen will look like. You will have the children's names, and then they can just go ahead and enter their PIN. Now, this is a self-run program. So what happens is once like Haley finishes, the next student their name will pop up, and then they can enter their PIN. Another way that you can do this is if you go to Parents or Teachers, and you go to Other, and you can enter your email and your password, and this is the way that a teacher would sign in to create their class. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So the way that this works is this is what the dashboard screen looks like for a teacher, okay? So what they'll do is they can actually go to add a class, and you're going to type in your class name and when it ends. Okay, and so I'm just going to type in demo class, and I'm going to say that it ends in 2017, January 1st, and then submit. So then it gives you a little checklist as to things that you would need to do. So the first thing you'll do is add the students. All that you have to do is enter first names. Last names are not required, and I usually do not put them on there unless I have a student that has the same first name and the same last initial. So you would just want to put their first name, and if you have 2 Beckys in your class, maybe put Becky C, and whatever. The grade that they're in, and you can change this PIN. So if you want it to be like the last 4 digits of their social or the last 4 digits of their student number, you can change that, but you cannot have the same PIN. So for example, I can't do 000 for Becky and then go down to Heather and have the same PIN. It won't let me do that. It'll prompt me that that will not work. See, it says duplicate PIN. So you would have to change that. I would choose something that's easy to remember, but you know, something that's not overly easy to guess. Okay, so I'm going to click done, and then I've got a check mark here. I think parent communication is really super important, so I always print the flyers, and this is what they look like, and you'll want to make sure that everybody gets their own flyer, because as the parents enroll, you want them to enroll under their child, not somebody else's child. Then, as you go back to XtraMath, and you can go to your classroom, to your demo class, this is what your students are going to see. So then they'll enter that PIN, sign in, and do their program. Now, if you would like to go back and add other students, you can do that. That is very easy. All that you have to do is go to Add Students, which is over here. Now this checklist is super nice because it tells you everything that you need to do. So you can print the student pins, and you get a printout like this for you, and then down below you get these little cards for your students. Okay, so when you go back up here, this tells you how to prepare your classroom computers, which is what I showed you over here when you go to XtraMath, and it says classroom, and then you type in your email and then your password, and then that is when you get your demo class, or this is another class that I own. You can have multiple classes, which is super nice. Okay, so as we go back here, we're going to show student videos. So this is an introductory video that I really like to show my kids because it gets them sort of excited about what XtraMath is and why they're going to be using it. Okay, so once you've got all of that set up, here are a few options that you're going to get. The student report, it's going to show you how well your students are doing. You can also print class reports. You can print out your parent flyers again, and once your students meet certain milestones, you'll be able to print out some certificates. Let's go back there. Okay, so hopefully this was a helpful little tutorial on how to get things set up. It's sort of neat because for each class that you get a tab, so you can just simply click back and forth between the tabs. And of course, to add a class, you would just simply go to the Add a Class tab. So I hope this was helpful, and if you have any questions, please email me at whitney.haynes@davis.kyschools.us or contact me directly. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.